coming after me. Y'all favorite came after me. My fans up and them bands up, bring my fam up. The mentality, these niggas be faking. The mentality, these niggas be hating. The mentality.
Alright y'all, so we are back with another Mobile Legends video, and you all were asking me to comment on Bluepanda's video talking about why Mobile Legends is dying. And that's what we're going to be doing, but before we get into that, I'm going to address Mobile Legends TV one last time. This is the last time I'm going to talk about Mobile Legends TV, and I'm not even going to make a full video focused on Mobile Legends TV, but I will say that, listen, I'm not a hater. I'm 100% not a hater. I'm not that type of person. Like, I'm not like a lot of the haters who's going to come dislike videos, stuff like, as you saw in the videos, I didn't dislike one of his videos, nothing like that. I saw the gameplay that he uploaded. The gameplay is decent. Like, he was positioning well, he was staying with his team. There wasn't really anything bad that he was doing in that video. And honestly, a lot of people are saying, oh, get owned, VeLL, like, oh, he proved you wrong. You gotta realize, the majority of my points were not even, like, I think when I said his gameplay, like, play at his own level, that was literally like 1 second of the video and like a comment underneath. That was like a few seconds of the video and a comment underneath. I made 2 videos full of 100% valid points. And honestly, seeing how he plays at Mythic rank, it's even worse. Like, what I said is even worse, to be completely honest with you. Because if you actually play at Mythic level and you just go around bullying kids all day, that's tragic, my guy. Like, really? Because that's like Mike Tyson going around the middle school and going around a high school boxing team and just beating up people and then like calling that trolling. It's not trolling. Like, you're a professional boxer going around a high school beating people up. Like, that's not trolling, that's bullying. And that's like the freaking that's like Steph Curry going around to the high school basketball team dunking on their squad all day. Like, that's bullying. It's not going to help them get better either. Honestly, it's going to make them feel like they bad. Because imagine a pro basketball player, imagine him going to a school and this kid thinks he's really good. He talking trash and stuff like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be as good as you one day and all that type of stuff. Then Steph Curry just go 100% and just absolutely destroy them. They're gonna feel like they're bad. They might want to give up basketball. They might be like, oh yo, I will never be as good as him. That's what you're doing. You're demotivating people to play the game. When people go against you, they might feel like you're so good they'll never be able to compete in Mobile Legends, so they might quit the game. And a lot of people do that, honestly, because of the Mobile Legends matchmaking. Me, like, obviously I stay around the community for you all, and I actually do enjoy playing Mobile Legends still, but I get matched up with mythics every game. Do you not well, the majority of my games, do you not understand why that's a problem? Because even if I get matched up against mythics, my teammates might not be able to handle going against mythics. And that's the issue. The majority of the time, my teammates can't handle going up against mythics. My teammates shouldn't have even been in Epic. I don't even know how they got to Epic. And honestly, the way that they probably got to Epic is because you play, like, if you play the game all day, every day, and you just love Mobile Legends, like, if you just keep playing, no matter how many times you lose and all of that, eventually you're gonna go up. You're gonna go up the ranks. Or if you get carried by friends. If you play with friends, it's easy to get carried up the ranks. A lot of people quit because of stuff like that. A lot of people really do quit because of stuff like that, and they just struggle. Or they struggle and they get demotivated and all types of stuff like that. So I don't find the bullying funny, and I don't think it's helping anyone. It's not helping the people you're going against. It's not helping your fans, because your fans were on my channel defending you, basically saying stuff like, oh, he can actually play at Mythic. He's actually really good. And when you're playing regularly, all your trolling content, it's just you playing, you're not playing at your best. So basically, they're learning from your worst. They're learning from your worst, and that's not going to help them get better. And they're defending you using your worst. So at the end of the day, that was the least of my point. I understand that you're saying that you're a troll channel, and that's fine. That's fine. Troll at your own level, though. Don't troll when it's a risk of making people get demotivated to play Mobile Legends. That's just called being a bully. It's not called trolling. It's not something that's funny. It might be funny to see a mythic go against a warrior every now and again, or to see a mythic go against a lower rank every now and again, but every single game, every single video, and then bragging about how good you are every single title, no. No, that's bullying. That's bullying and getting paid to bully people. But anyway, let's talk about Mobile Legends and it actually dying. And I'm gonna separate this into two different like categories. So we're gonna go with old mobile players versus new mobile players. Mobile Legends is the mobile that has a bunch of new mobile players, because when people see this game in the App Store, it looks amazing. It looks amazing, it's very bright, it's very vibrant, and it kind of reminds you of Fortnite as far as how bright it is. Because if you look at most MOBAs, they're dark, they're gloomy, they're depressing, and it's like, who would want to look at that MOBA all day? Like, that's how I feel when I look at Arena of Valor. Like, I would never want to look at that game all day. The game is not a bad game, it's pretty decent, but I can't look at that all day. I can play Mobile Legends all day without getting too pissed unless my teammates are bad, but I can't look at Arena of Valor. Like, I don't care if my teammates are bad. I can't look at Arena of Valor that long, personally. A lot of people can. I understand that. There's nothing wrong with that either. But it's just me. Now, I'm more into the cartoony, like bright colored games and stuff like that. So Mobile Legends is the game full of new players. Like, a lot of old mobile players, they don't play Mobile Legends. A lot of older mobile players, like all the best players in the community, like if you look at how many top players was in the community, like they're almost completely different from who they used to be a year ago. And it's because most of the top players quit because of how bad the matchmaking is. You've always had top teams getting to the top by cheating and stuff like that. And so the best players quit because Mobile Legends don't seem to care about their community. Like, everyone sees that Mobile Legends don't care in a lot of ways. Like, most of the changes that Mobile Legends make and stuff like that is all to make money. It's all to make money, and they don't really care about the community. And a lot of people just don't put up with that. And I understand it. I definitely understand it. Like, honestly, if I wouldn't be betraying my own subscribers and the people who subscribe to me for Mobile Legends, I might have quit Mobile Legends a while ago. But I care about you all, and that's the biggest reason that I stick around, and I try to help, and I try to make things better. And even though mobile, like, and I was talking to Zay. Like, Zay, one of his biggest problems is he was trying to do events and stuff for Mobile Legends in different countries, but Mobile Legends would not support him. Like, he's a mythic. He was one of the top players at one point, and he's like, they didn't even support him. So they're not supporting their community. They're not helping the people who actually care about their community. And then, like, basically look at me, Bluepanda, iFlex. Basically look at all the YouTubers who was here and who started the community. All of us, our views have went down. Mobile Legends don't promote us. Mobile Legends don't really support us. And Mobile Legends don't share our content to help people or anything. Like, Mobile Legends just stopped caring about us. They used one group of YouTubers for money to grow their game and to make the game popular. Then once we got the game popular, all the Indonesians came and stuff like that. They started loving the community and everything. Then some of their YouTubers came along. They rose up in the community, and then Mobile Legends instantly switched to the Indonesian side because now they have some new YouTubers to use. They use people, and then they move on to the next people to use. When you don't put love and passion behind your game, it has a tag on it, sadly. Like, I'm sorry to say, but the Mobile Legends has a lifespan because of that. Like, it's only so many people who are going to accept a game with developers like this. And it doesn't have to be this way. Mobile Legends have the potential. I say this all the time. Mobile Legends has the potential to be the best game in the world, 100%. I truly believe that. But Mobile Legends don't have the staff team to make that happen. Like, people need to be fired. People need, like, the staff team needs to change. And you want to know what's crazy? I used to talk to some of the Mobile Legends staff team. All the people that I used to talk to that was passionate, that actually cared about Mobile Legends, they all was the ones fired. The ones who were actually trying to help and change the community and stuff like that, the people who used to work at Mobile Legends, the ones that I used to talk to, most of them were all fired. And you want to know what they all say when they get fired? They say things like Mobile Legends developers and stuff are racist. The Mobile Legends owners are racist. They say things like the Mobile Legends owners basically be doing bad things with the employees there and stuff like that. Like, they always have the same bad things to say. They say Mobile Legends make all this money but don't put a lot of effort into it. And it's like, everybody can't be lying on y'all, man. Like if everyone who gets fired says the same thing about you, it's not just because they're mad. Like, it's not like everyone had a meeting, got together and said, in case we get fired, let's all make up this lie. Like, you know, like, so you can't, like, you treat the community like crap online, and then you treat the people who work there like crap in the office. So it's like, at what point will you actually start caring about people? Because your game is nothing without the people. The people make the game, the people make the community. And honestly, a lot of people are getting tired of Mobile Legends not caring. A lot of people are getting tired of not being able to afford heroes because Mobile Legends want to make everything super expensive and make it so you have to pay and pay money to be good. Because honestly, you start out the game with some of all the worst heroes basically, and you can't afford to get the strongest heroes, so you don't really know how powerful everything else is. That's why we had a comment on the video yesterday. A kid was pretending to be a mythic. He said Mia was good. He said Mia was good in this meta, and all the mythics used her. All the mythics was scared of her. Like, you could tell by how he was typing that he was a young kid. He was just hurt because I put Mia on the worst heroes list, and he didn't understand why. But because of her lack of mobility, because of her not being able to survive till late game when she's very, very powerful. Don't get me wrong, she's a very, very powerful hero. But honestly, the kid probably just can't even afford to get the really powerful heroes, so he don't know that there's heroes like this. He probably don't know who Leslie is. Probably don't know that there's a hero that can literally 1 or 2 shot his favorite hero. And it's a lot of heroes like that. Like, it's a lot of heroes that can burst that hero down. Like, and a lot of people don't know that because they can't afford the new heroes. Every time they get into games, they're lagging. Like, it's clear whose Mobile Legends favorite is. Like, it's like we're the stepchildren, and we can tell that we're the stepchildren. It's like Indonesia is Mobile Legends children, and everyone else is the stepchildren. And why? It's because they have the biggest YouTubers. The YouTubers are bringing them in the most money. That's where they can make the most money at. Bluepanda showed the stats. One thing that was interesting is it's even dying in Indonesia. So you have all these people in Indonesia supporting your game, and it's even dying there. Like, how can you possibly piss off the Indonesians too when you're doing everything for them? It's crazy. And a lot of people just, I don't know, man. It's Mobile Legends is going downhill, not because it's not a great game, but because it's ran by terrible developers and a terrible staff team. It's not even necessarily the developers, it's the people who own the game, the people who don't really care about anything but money. And that's what's killing. Like, that's why I can't be mad when I see people like Mobile Legends TV who clearly just does YouTube for money. Because I mean, it's nothing wrong with making money. Like, there's other channels that's bigger than her making money. That's 100% fine. But you're hurting the community for money. Hurting the community for money is the problem. The Mobile Legends team themselves is doing that, hurting the community for money. So you can't be mad when you see YouTubers hurting the community for money either. It's like everybody's just using Mobile Legends for money, and at what point is someone going to actually care about us? At what point is someone going to actually care if this game lives or dies? They're just like so intent on trying to make a bunch of money now, they don't care about the future. They don't care about the fact that we want to be still playing Mobile Legends a year from now. They don't care that we still want to play Mobile Legends 2 years from now. They don't care that we want Mobile Legends to be the best game. They don't care about that. And I think that a lot of people, it shows through their actions. They don't fix the lag in many places. And I know a lot of people don't feel like Mobile Legends lags, but trust me, it lags in certain areas. Some people can't get below a 200 ping playing Mobile Legends, which is why a lot of people quit. Also, the overpriced heroes, the pay to win aspect of the game, you can't afford the hero, and then other people have the hero, so that's an instant loss automatically. Yeah, man. That's pretty much it though. Like, I think obviously, yeah, I think the game is dying. I think it's dying. It's going downhill, but I don't think it has to. I think that Mobile Legends can be great. The community just has to want it to be great, and the developers just have to make a change and actually start caring about the community. Because Indonesia is not the only community that matters. Indonesia is a cool community. Pretty toxic, everyone knows that, but at the same time, they're good players. Like, you can't take that away from them, but at the same time, you can't just praise one community. Otherwise, like, that community is going to get it in their head that they're the best, because you treat them like they're the best. So of course they're going to have the egos like they're the best, and it's just like it leads to the downfall of a game, like it's doing with Mobile Legends. But let me know what you all think in the comment section down below about this topic, man. I definitely want to hear your opinions and your thoughts. Make sure you drop that thumbs up on the video if you understood what I was saying. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one, fam. Peace out, y'all.
I'm on it. Can't fell for my family. I